What is going on, YouTube? Chris with Jerno's Comics and Pop Culture, and today I am very excited to bring you Jerno's Journeys, Episode 3, where we hit the roads to check out some awesome local comic book shops. This one, not too local for me. It's a bit of a drive. We're heading out towards the west coast, the Northern California coast, to the North Bay, Petaluma, to check out Brian's Comics. Let's go. Alright, there you guys saw a little taste of Brian's Comics. I picked some stuff up. I got a few things, not much, but a few things. I really enjoyed the feel of Brian's Comics. If you guys saw there in the video, you can see that it's a complex to where you have to walk downstairs to go to the bottom floor. So I really like that feel. You walk in, it's a really small shop. Probably one of the smallest shops I've ever been in myself, but it's got a really nice setup, very welcoming store. Obviously, if you're looking for new books, they got all the new books there. Lots of awesome supplies, some really cool stuff for young readers and kids, and decent little back issues. You know me. That's what I always talk about. I'm all about back issues, so I went digging through the back issues. I found a few things, so let's go ahead and show off what I picked up from Brian's Comics. So they've been there for about 8 years. Happy to have gone in to get the experience. I picked this up. This was the last one they had, Falcon and Winter Soldier. This one was getting hot just because, obviously, of the show. I can't wait to read this. Falcon and Winter Soldier, #1. Definitely enjoying the show. All right, here we go. Some back issues. Batman and the Outsiders, #18, $1. $1, and this book is minty fresh, man. Awesome. All right, we got some Dazzler. I should, I was thinking about it. Now that I'm gone, I should have picked up some more Dazzler. Here's the Dazzler #22. I already have a couple of these, so anytime I could pick these up. It's the early appearance of Rogue, so glad to pick another one of these up. This one isn't in the best of condition. It looks like it has some type of moisture warping on the top, and definitely some wear and some color breaks on the bottom, but it was $3, so why not? I'll give this a press and get it looking a little better than it is right now. All right, we got some Flash. This is Flash 18. This is the Wally West 87 run. Nice looking book. $2. $2, man. Really cool cover. Got some G.I. Joe. We got G.I. Joe 36. This one is a little more beat up. It's got some spine ticks and a color break down at the bottom corner. G.I. Joe, what'd I say? 36? Still $2 though. I'll take it. Newsstand. What do we got? We got some Micronauts. Number 15. $2. Decent shape with some Fantastic Four appearance. All right, next up we got West Coast Avengers. Again, nice looking book for only $2. What's this? 23. Didn't have too much, old stuff or high valued keys or anything. There was some, a few 20-cent books and 25 to 30-cent Bronze Age books, but not too much old stuff. But still, I mean, these are, nothing special, but still awesome run fillers to grab for really cheap. $2. Avengers West Coast, 25. And then another $2, West Coast Avengers number 30. And again, these are all like in really high grade, unless I stated otherwise. This is West Coast Avengers number 38. And, whoop, almost dropped that one. Last but not least, my oldest son, he loves Miles Morales. He loves Peter Parker and Miles. He reads both Amazing Spider-Man and the Miles Morales Spider-Man run. This is 24. Yep. I think this is the beginning of the Clone Saga. Another Clone Saga. But my son says he's loving this run right now. So that is my pickup from Brian's Comics. Now, for every Jerno's journey, I always like to discuss pros and cons. It's a little tough for me to discuss pros and cons right now because due to COVID, Jerno's Journeys isn't as in-depth as I want it to be, where I can really gauge the experience more, learn more about each store and the owners and the customers that shop there. My pros about this store, it's just got a great feel. Here's the thing. We live in a day and age where retail is struggling, not just comic books, but with everything. So when you can be in Petaluma, which is, just north, about maybe an hour north of San Francisco, just a half hour off of the beach. When you go to a town like that, or any town really, but you get outside of the metropolis areas and you have a comic book shop, be grateful. That's where we're at. So for Brian's Comics to be there in that community for 8 years now, that's just an amazing thing. You got a place to go to get your new books, no matter what. Your comic supplies, your new books, and you could go and talk shop. You can hang out. When we went in, there was a woman asking a lot of questions. Maybe she was looking to get something for her son, and Brian, the owner, was there giving her feedback, and I just really loved hearing that exchange and interaction that, people in this community have a place to go. Another pro was their back issues. Even though there wasn't that wide of a selection, the back issues they had, I mean, $2 for most of these, $1 for that Batman and Outsiders. I mean, look, that's affordable back issues. For high grade back issues, I'm not going to complain. Amazing. And I do love the setup. For what it is, that setup, very inviting. I love the light fixture on the wall, the DC light fixture. So all around, they had really cool Star Wars stuff in there too. So cons. Again, it's so hard for me to talk about cons. And when I say cons, it's usually constructive. Like, how can maybe they improve? For me, again, it's back issues. And it's not even a con. It's just my preference. I wish there was more back issues. But the main con is not even about the store. It's, first off, I wish my kids weren't there so I can have more time, right? Because every time I bring the kids with, I don't wish they weren't there. I love that they come on these journeys with me. But, they're always like, okay, Dad, come on. Like, I want to spend more time in there than they do, right? But other than that, it's just the fact that due to COVID, I can't sit and really hang out and do what I want to do in these stores and learn the rich history of these stores and in the communities that they're in. That's the cons that's going on right now in my book. So I got, again, nothing bad to say about Brian's Comics. If you guys are in the area, definitely check them out. Petaluma, California. We went off to the beach after. We went and got some comic books, and we took a little half-hour drive to the beach. Really beautiful out there. I definitely recommend you guys go check Brian's Comics out. Their website link is below. So let me know what you guys thought of Brian's Comics below in the comments. Thank you all for watching. Be well, and until next time.